everyone? How's everybody doing? Can I get a sound check? Sound check. I'm really hoping that we got the sound thing figured out. What's going on, Josh? Lurkers, you're welcome to come on in. So, I wanted to kind of talk about a different subject tonight. As you can see, the channel is like taking a different direction, which is not surprising for off the wall. We are off the wall, aren't we, Josh? And lurkers. Oh, we're getting 700 people in here. Oh, the days. Anyway, I hope everybody's having a good night. May 16th, about 9 o'clock Central Time. Lurkers, come on in. Even if you are blocked, you're unblocked now. I unblocked everyone. Everybody starts on a clean slate. Uh, I think that, you know, as we watch media and movies and all these wonderful things that, you know, television puts out there, it's never ending, over the years. And there's a lot of survival myths, a lot of myths. Some of them are harmless, but others seriously could cost people in the prepping or survival community their life, for sure. But I think there's a lot of misinformation out there, and I think that the most important thing is that we have maximum safety in different situations. Hey, Caitlin, you're not a lurker. Lurkers, you are welcome to come in. There's a lot of different. I don't know. When you go to prepping channels, it's always like Billy Badass and Bertha are in there, and they're always talking about I'm gonna kick ass and I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that, right? Honestly, take two sticks and rub them together, and guess what? You will have a fire. What's going on, Lady Casca? A long time no see. How are you? I hope you're doing good. I hope you're doing good. Point Fire, our friend from Canada. What's going on? Thank you for supporting. Thank you for being here. I just think that, you know, so many prepping channels are like, take two sticks and get you a fire going. Have any of you ever tried that? Go ahead, try it and see what happens. You'll be out there rubbing those sticks together for like hours and hours, and you'll be like, oh, well, this ain't working very well. It's a little more intense than rubbing two sticks together, right, to get a fire. First of all, um, we seem like goofy cartoons, and a lot of prepping channels, they say it, just go get you two sticks and you'll get you a fire. But you gotta collect the right kind of tinder, the right kind of wood, and it may be a little important to go ahead and make sure you cut some notches in there so that you can actually start a freaking fire, right? If you're a mod, go ahead and drop your link. If you're not a mod, you'll be one shortly if you're a friend of the OTWP. We have no censorship anymore here. So, mods, really, your job is to promote yourself. Um, I think that really the prepping community should be about supporting each other no matter what. And I don't know. I'm in one of those moods. I'm not I'm not doing a lot of morning shows right now, but we will be bringing back morning shows in time. Really, I kind of have veered away from the prepping community because of the BS. I think too many are just concentrating on the news, and I got wrapped up in that. And a lot of people liked me bringing the news, but I'll tell you what, it's a lot of work. And honestly, survival and prepping is really not about the news. We can go watch MSN, Fox, and get all the lies for the day if you really want to do that. I really think prepping should be more geared towards skills, um, how to protect ourselves when the fiat dollar, takes the big, and it's headed that way for sure. I mean, it really is. What's up, Nunya? And I think some of these guys, like Nunya, I think he's got it right. Get out there and kick ass, do something, take an adventure, walk on the wild side, learn the skills. Because all these myths about, well, prep this and prep that, bullshit. Hey, Sherry, you know, they can take their gear and stick it because the gear's going to break down. And honestly, when the grocery stores close, that's when we're going to see panic in the streets. Chaos. Total chaos. That'll start a fire. Magnify. Yeah. Yeah. Get those little ants up underneath that magnifier and burn them, baby. Burn them, Lady Casca. JR, what's going on? No, I think that's a great idea, Lady Casca. That's a great skill. If you can magnify an ant, you can start you a damn fire. I'm going to be doing some real prepping. This channel is going to be geared more toward demos, and I'm going to be living the prepping life pretty soon, real soon. Um, and I'll share it with you as I go on the journey. The first one's coming up soon. I'll be going overseas for 2 to 3 weeks, and I'm going to be filming some real cool stuff because they live the prepping life daily. And I have much respect for the people in Asia, all over Asia. Blue butter my biscuit. What's going on? I've watched these channels, and from Africa to the Philippines to Asia to Taiwan. And folks, here in the U.S., we always talk and Alaska, think about it, honestly, when it comes to food. Oh, Mama Freddy, copycat, Teresa, hello. Think about it, folks. So you prep all this freaking food. You got food coming out your ass, out your ears. You just got food, right? And then the SHTF hits. And, well, somebody somewhere, they're going to take your food. And you're going to be sitting there singing Kumbaya. I did a lot of work and money on this, and now somebody else is taking it. See, the thing they can't take is they can't take our spirit. They can't take, the United States, as Americans, we have a lot of, right? We're always the badasses. We always go in and help people all over the world, all over the world. And the thing is those tables are turning. And pretty soon the U.S. is going to need help. And are people going to actually come to our aid is the question. That's the big question. I think they'll look at us and laugh and be like, you guys were assholes. You came into our country, you did this, this, and this. And no, we're just going to watch you burn, right? Burn. It's not prepping. It's normal. Yeah, exactly. They're living it day in and day out. And you're right. We are a world, here in the U.S., we are privileged little assholes. We think we have to have 75 shirts and 100 pair of jeans and all the other bullshit that goes with it. I'm really taking my life back to becoming very minimalistic for several reasons. One, do we really need all that shit? It seems like it weighs us down. It weighs us down. I think what's more important is family and friends, real friends, friends that aren't going to abandon ship when it's a little shaky, right? People that really know, like a lot of you really know me here on YouTube. I've showed my heart. Yeah, I've boo-hooed. I have. But sometimes there's times in life where you need to cry or where you need to get pissed. And that's being real. That's being real, right? Um, I think one of the big myths in the prepping survival community is go grab you some liquor and that'll keep you warm. That folks, that is the biggest myth ever. It really is a myth. Privileged a-holes, yeah. We think we have to have 3 TVs, the newest car, the biggest house, and all the other shit. See, media, I want to talk about this liquor thing a minute because I actually had someone say this to me. Media makes us believe in a lot of shit, a lot of things, things all over the place, you know. They made us believe back in the 50s and 60s that tuck and roll would save your ass from a nuclear explosion. We all know tuck and roll. Well, are we talking about Target, the new menswear there? But honestly, media has shifted in the United States. I truthfully believe it's all owned by one entity. So they spoon feed us fear. They spoon feed us what they want us to hear. And it's the same with take some brandy and you can warm up in the cold, but that's like a serious dangerous myth. The New York Times actually highlighted this warm sensation is misleading since alcohol causes your vessels to dilate and it causes your core to chill. So, th- that's a big myth. Eat snow for water. There's another bullshit one, right? There's another one. Drop a bullshit myth that you know about prepping in the chat right now. I'll tell you what. Never give food to a victim of hypothermia, right? That is a big myth. It's a big myth. And what people don't realize is they spoon feed us all this bullshit, right? They spoon feed it to us. Like, turn on the TV, get your daily dose of bullshit. Turn on the news and watch the war. But the war's been going on in the United States forever, right? One thing is learning about prepping, learning about survival is a lot more than the bullshit media. And I think if we look back in history, right? I read it's about gossip. Oh lordy, it's very true. And the people that are still here on the channel, the people that really know me, did you forget? People that are lurking, did you forget the things that I've done from my heart for people? Did you forget Beth D? Did you forget Chicken Prepper? Did you forget Dangerous Freedom? Did you forget the people on YouTube that reached out to people all over this community to try to bring people together? Hi, Skippy. Skippy. Skippington. Hello. Where the hell did that come from? Skippy. Skippy Doodah. Hello, Skippington. You know, there's so many things that happen in the prepping community. And I think many times people get stuck on stupid. They want to remember the negativity. They're drawn to it. They're drawn to it. How many of you truly freaking believe that if I came on here, and you might remember this. Okay, I'll give an example. I got robbed. Do y'all remember that live stream about 2 years ago? I got robbed by masked men. Do y'all remember this shit? I'll tell you what. Yeah, it was the raccoons on the porch. But see, people only listened to the first few minutes of that, and they went to their channel and said, "Man, I would have came and helped you off the wall. I would have kicked some ass." Because see, we have a very short attention span. We do, and we're drawn to drama. So you can sit here in the chat and say you're not programmed, but they're doing a hell of a job on Americans. They're programming us day by day by day to basically believe all the nonsense that they're spoon feeding us. See, here's another good one. Raw meat is safe to eat. How many of you believe that? Do you believe that? I'll tell you what, I don't want the bugs. You can keep the nasty bugs, burn the shit out of that. Meat. Think about the things that they tell us. And that's another one. Great myth in the survival and prepping community. Eat raw meat. It won't hurt anybody, right? Bullshit. They're saying in the middle of a survival situation you could do it. It'd be fine. You know what? You're gonna puke your effing guts out. You're you're gonna be sicker than a dog. And this is the shit that media gives us. This is the shit they give us. And oh, well, how about this? You can never get lost with the GPS. That's a great myth too. How about learning to read a paper map? How about learning to read the stars? How about learning to navigate without modern technology? See, that's really prepping. That's really prepping, y'all. That will get you through the bullshit. You always have to have a backup plan. And that's one thing the prepping community has right. But I've also learned, and over the last 3 years, I've really come to the conclusion that there's a lot of preppers that talk, but they don't walk the walk. I gotta have running water. I gotta have toilet paper for my ass. I gotta have all those things. And let me get as much food as possible. I'm gonna hoard this shit. Is it really gonna help you? That's the question. That's the question of the night. I remember the Cody and family. You helped during the disaster. You helped the animals. Because that's who I am. That's who I am, copycat. See, a lot of people, they don't see that anymore. Oh, it's OTWP. Well, I'm still the same OTWP. I never came on here to teach you sex education, just saying. I could. We can vote in the chat right now if you'd like sex education class. Hit a 1. I might be able to tell you something. Harvest Mary Moon, what's going on? Yeah, thank you, copycat. And that's me. That's me. That is me. Sometimes it's too much me, meaning that I give and I give to people and I give sometimes till it hurts. I've realized over the last year or so that sometimes I give too much. Some people take that for weakness. And see, when it comes to prepping, I'll, I've always called us the OTWP mag. And I'm not saying this in a hateful, harmful way, okay? Y'all, your mag is not online. Your mag's not online. People will turn on you in a heartbeat. You want to know where your mag is? Your family, your friends, people that you can reach out and physically touch. People that you can reach out and physically talk to. See, don't let, and I did it because I wanted that feeling of family, right? Here on my channel. I wanted that feeling. And I still want it. But I want to say that a true mag is the people you're surrounded by. And if you don't have one, and shit breaks loose, maybe it's just your own personal SHTF. The shit's hit the fan, and you're sitting there going, well, gosh dang, there's nobody coming to my effing rescue. There's nobody that's going to do shit for me, right? If you don't have that availability to you, and you're an elder, you're disabled, whatever it is, you've got to find one. I don't care if it's one person or 5. You have got to have a support system. I want to say there's something real big happening right now in my life. And someone thought they were hurting me by doing this, la 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 la. Instead, it helped me. And yesterday, the community here in Willow Springs, people showed up with trucks, vans, and manpower to help me because they know me. See, that is community. That's really your mag. Maybe it's in your local neighborhood. Maybe it's the kid at the gas station that you strike up a conversation with. You never know until you need someone who's going to come. I'm telling you this from the heart. Without a real mag that you can reach out and touch, you're going to be a lonely asshole. Okay? And when the ship breaks loose, you're going to be really screwed. I don't know. I think my internet's fine. I might be a little choppy. It doesn't reset till tomorrow. Yeah, exactly, Blue Butterfly. Two neighbors is better than none, right? Anybody. It may be the local grocery boy. It may be the lady at the cashier. It may be your dentist. It may be your minister. Get out, get active in the community so these myths of prepping and survival, that you can be a lone wolf, that you can do this and do that, that all you need is a gun. You need more than that. You need more than that. Just saying. It is awesome, Blue Butterfly. It is awesome. I didn't know there's just been so much gossip. I guess I'm renting room in people's heads and spirits for free. That's what I'll say. You know, my life is going on, and I'm sure that, all of us have had our difficulties in life. Did I handle the situation on YouTube right? Shit, I don't know. Does it matter? Does it really matter at this point? Think what you will. Everyone's welcome here, even if you were a jerk and you went and gossiped, which is not very, call yourself a Christian and then gossip, whatever, I think that my granddad had great words of wisdom. I miss oh God, I miss that man. He was probably the best man that you could ever meet. He passed away when he was 87 or 88. He always said, if you don't have nothing nice to say, then don't say nothing at all. And I truly believe that. I really believe that in my spirit. Like, if all you got to say is negative, why? Why? Once upon a time, you liked him. Maybe once upon a time, you loved him. Shit. A realization. Two neighbors is really five peeps. Well, at least you got an extra set of four eyes, right? And that's important. It is. It is. The sad thing is, I think, I think of Beth D often. She was, she knew me upside down. She knew my heart. And I hope that she's sitting at the table waiting for all of us, right? Someday when we get there. But Beth D touched my heart because she really knew me. She really respected me. And I think she would be broken, honestly, over the hate that occurred in this channel. I think she really would. And just like Dangerous Freedom. I'll tell you what, that guy was crazy as all get out. How many of you ever went to Dangerous Freedom's channel when he was alive? That guy was crazy, right? He would have you laughing. But I'll tell you what, one thing I can say about Dangerous Freedom is he brought people together from all different walks of life, all over the world. And he would have you laughing your ass off. And laughter and music is really good for the soul. It's really good for the soul. What's up, Ron? Why aren't you a mod? There you are. Now you're a mod. You've been a friend of the OTTP forever. I don't think at this stage people need prepping daily. People know what they need to do or can't do. We're trying to streamline. Yeah. I so many of the channels, Teresa, honestly, it's like repetitive. And I'm burnt out on the repetitive. Like, honestly, I think one of the best things we can do is really concentrate on our health, right? I've noticed since my stress level went down, and the more it goes down, the less I'm smoking. My goal is to knock off the cigarettes. Hi, Cherie. What's up? What's up, baby? You know, I really think, like, I'm not sure what you mean by streamlining. I'm not quite sure how you're using that term, right? But I'll tell you what, I've been pumping. I've been pumping weights. I've been walking. I've been taking Trooper to the park, taking Trooper out for a hamburger. It has to last him a week though, because I don't want him to be like over. He's already overweight. Wise. That's a major prep, and I still think the biggest prep that we could ever freaking do is be spiritually and mentally centered. And if we're taking that serious, right? If we're really taking that serious, we're gonna get knocked off kilter. We are. Like when I lost Beth D. Okay, me and Beth D had a personal friendship off of YouTube. I was in the room with Beth D. And I want to say that many people on this channel know me off of YouTube, right? I think that people forget that creators on YouTube are real people. I'm not just like AI, right? I have feelings. I have feelings. And I think a lot of people have taken my kindness for weakness. But I want to say something. Over the years, here on YouTube, I've had people reach out to me in private. OTWP, can you do this? Can you do that for me? Can you help me? Y'all, I've got burnt at least 6 times. At least. Can you buy me meds? Did I do it? Yes. Whose money did I use? The mag? From the memberships? My own? And guess what? They never hardly have came back on this channel. What does that tell you? See, there's a lot of scammers on YouTube. There's a lot of people that'll talk a lot of bullshit. And then there's a lot of real people. I mean, it's hard, I think, to differentiate the two. And that's why you have to give from your heart. You have to do things from your heart. And that way, when someone does do something shitty, you can take it for what it's worth and say, I did it because it was on my heart. So I don't regret it. And I think that when it comes to spiritually prepping, you can't go through life regretting everything. You gotta accept it, take accountability for it, and go on. Right? I think me personally, I'm now I'm as close to perfect as you can get. Bullshit. But like honestly, take accountability. I screwed up. I did this in a relationship, a friendship, a business dealing, whatever. And it doesn't mean that you might not do it again, right? We try to live a better life, but a blue butterfly. You know, I was talking shit. But I think that we we have to take accountability for whatever and not stay in a pity party bullshit negativity. I'm a very positive person, and I think that as you take this life and you go, okay, that was some bullshit, and, but don't hold on to it, and you got to drop it off. You got to throw it to the side, accept whatever happened to you, and move forward. What's up, Chris Ann? And I think that's really important. I think it's really important. Because, see, there's all these myths about prepping, all this bullshit. Go over to, I, I'm not going to say it, go over to that channel or that one, and they'll tell you every freaking thing that you need to buy from them, right? So the thing is, what do we really need to buy? Anybody in the chat know what you really need to buy? Thank you, Harvest Mary Moon. You know I love you. I love all of you in a friendship kind of way, except one of you in the chat. um, Sugary, y'all are making my coffee get cold. I think that honestly, folks, and not saying anybody's trash, okay, but dropping off the feelings, the crappy feelings, and picking back up and saying, you know what, I deserve to be happy. I deserve not to be uh, publicly, I don't even know what you call it. I think that we just have to accept and move on. And I want this channel to move on. Um, yeah. Oh, and I'm not here for that, Sheree, in any way, shape, or form. I never have publicly came out and 100% told my shit on the other side. And I'm not going to. You know why, Sheree? Because it should, in my opinion, people that spend that many years together should respect each other enough to keep it off social media. And that I'm going to answer it for you, but I don't want no one to be divided because that's exactly what our current establishment wants. They want us to be divided. If you're black, white, Puerto Rican, if you're gay, straight, bi, if you're Catholic, if you're not Catholic, if you're an atheist, they want all this division because division is a product of the devil. Division is chaos, and chaos is of the devil. Think about it. So, what we have to do is not get wrapped up in it. Yes, something happens, address it, try to deal with it in your own life. But don't let every single freaking day something divide us into more and more sectors because people seriously, Mag, the OTWP, if we are so divided now, what will happen in the long run? In the long run, your best friend, your ex, your brother, your mother, your dad, whoever, people are going to turn on each other. And that's a product of the devil. That's what the devil wants. God wants us to be united. He wants us to try to follow the Bible, the best of our capabilities. And it speaks of the division. It speaks of the sheep and the wolves. Think about it. Everything that we're seeing is biblical. So many people are going through their own personal SHTF right now. We have got to take responsibility for ourselves and not get caught up in the chaos product of the devil. And that's the truth. Sometimes I believe that when we see a situation, instead of stirring the pot, stir it and stir it some more. Maybe it's time to sit back and shut up and realize, why is this happening? It's evil. It's evil. You know, I I look at the prepping community and I see people bash people day in and day out. Day in and day out. I know, Blue Butterfly. And I know you've been dealing with that situation for a while. And that, think about it. He's 91 years old. There's someone manipulating him against his children. And how can you move forward? Pray. Pray it up. Remove yourself from the situation for a little while. Take a break from dad. Concentrate on blue butter my biscuit. Concentrate on yourself. And sometimes that's hard to do. Sometimes you get so wrapped up that it's like, I gotta help him. But at 91, I'm sure he's a strong man. And it is evil. You know, I was sitting, and you might remember, folks, I told you this about, oh gosh, I think it's been about a year and a half ago. Do y'all remember this? I I told the story. I don't know if it was on this channel or the original, but I went and I was servicing one of my accounts at a church, and me and the pastor's wife started talking, and she said, "Kim, I never understood in the book of Revelations where it said a brother against a father, a mother against the daughter." She said, "I never could grasp how that would occur." I want you to think about something. COVID-19. When that occurred, we had mothers, brothers, everyone. That was another sector. It was another way to create chaos and all the division. You are, you aren't. I am, you're not. Well, you're not coming to the holidays with me because we are, unless you'll take a test. My family actually did that to each other. And all these things that are happening are all based around division, just like the southern border. I mean, if we look at the southern border, folks, that's been an open border for years. I remember when I lived in San Diego, there was a problem then. And I know that it's escalated. I'm not saying it hasn't. What I'm saying is they're targeting sectors of the population, the Asians, the Muslims, the the people that are coming across the border. It's like if we can create more division and more chaos, no one knows where to turn. And honestly, if we don't stand in our faith and walk in our faith, not fear, and try, Blue Butterfly, try your hardest to disconnect a little bit, right? And there's so much control things going on now, everywhere, everywhere. People are scared to stand up for what's right and what's wrong. And I am going to touch on this subject. Honestly, about 6, 7 years ago, I even said that they would take the gay community, which was just gays, bis, there was three: gays, straights, and bis. Then along came the furries, and along came this and that. And they have taken anything they can to put it in people's faces to make them hate. And they're very good at it. Because, see, all of us like the pacifier. All of us like the pacifier. It's like, here's a lollipop, suck on that, capitulate a little bit more, and we're not giving you Vaseline. They've taken that away. It's become a very harsh world. My brother and me were having an in-depth conversation tonight. He said, "Don't leave the United States." Oh my goodness. See, that's what they want, folks. They want everyone to be scared to death, to lock their doors, stay inside their home, right? And not to do anything, not to live life. There's a difference between avoiding a bad situation, which I hope Skipping 10 doesn't mind me sharing. She's seen a bad situation at something, and instead of going and getting involved in like a party that was happening, she knew what had happened there before. So, as a smart woman, she stepped back and she said, I'm not going to put myself in the middle of the chaos if it erupts again. And see, there's a difference between recognizing and just playing in the fire. Playing in the fire is when there's no need for you to be speaking and you keep doing it anyway, right? But if you see a gun battle, you don't walk in the middle of it. And sometimes we all have to do that. Psychological terrorism. Huh, isn't that the truth? Isn't that the truth? And that's what's happening. And see, it started in 2019 full force. What was their great words? A narrow window of opportunity. Narrow window of opportunity. A narrow window of opportunity to scare the shit out of everybody. To make you, oh, hold on. We're going to go back to WW2. Popo, they're not supposed to be having a party, and they have 4 people over there. So I'd like to report them. Y'all, think about what I'm saying. Take down the statues, take down the Georgia Guidestones, take all these things down, rearrange history, cause chaos, commotion, product of the devil. Just saying. And that's the truth. That's the truth. They are closing our ways out of GP, all the bridges destroyed. Well, huh, what do you do? What do you do, Sherry? See, we all knew it was going to boil down to the slow burn. I've been talking about the slow burn for 3 years. It's like they didn't come in and just slice us. It's picking us off sector by sector by sector to make people weak. To make people weak mentally, physically. I've heard so many people say I'm burnt out on prepping. This ain't the time to be burnt out. Prepping should be a way of life. It shouldn't be something, oh, I'm not prepping today. Every single day. Even if it's just picking up our daily bread, or Armed and Dangerous, or your Bible, or taking a walk. All those things are prepping. See, prepping is a total way of life. And if someone tries to belittle you and say you're a real prepper, that's that's like the funniest shit ever. Just say it. I gotta say it. The victor writes history, not the losers. It is interesting though, if you think about it, KY. All those years, 19, I think it was 1970, 1972, when the Georgia Guidestones were erected in here in the United States. And man, people vandalized them. People broke pieces off of them. People graffitied them. I mean, all kinds of stuff. And then all of a sudden, the Georgia Guidestones have a mishap, which isn't the first time. And within 24 hours, the authorities were there and knocked him to the ground. Why did they knock him to the ground? It's if you really think about all the pieces. How many of you ever used to watch Ice Age Farmer? How many of you used to watch? Oh God, Whoop Arkansas Whoop Ass. If you think about even the prepping community and the truth seekers here on YouTube, how many of them have bailed? How many of them got kicked off? How many of them disappeared? See, they don't want us talking anymore. There's several reasons I'm doing that, right? There's several reasons. Due to a location change, a new time zone's been detected. Who's in my shit now? I just moved to the East Coast. What in the hell? Wrong answer. Oh, shit. The Postal Service is preparing for the ballots. I am not burned out on prepping. I feel urgency like never before. Others are so tired and can barely move or stay awake. The Kool-Aid. The Kool-Aid ones. Yeah. Yeah, and Teresa, you're right. All the statues. Think about how many they took down. I just had someone here yesterday that has the um let me see. I better type this. They have the that oops. Come on now. They have this tatted on them. They have that tatted on them, right? He got pulled over in California. They told him that if he ever came back to California again and he showed the rebel, that he would be arrested. What in the hell? Like, it's crazy the things that are going on. I live in Indiana, already deal with 2 time zones. Blue Butterfly, are you trying to hack into my computer? Just say, Skipping 10, are you on your way home yet? Trump will not win again. Yeah, exactly, Harvest Merrymoon. And it should be. You got one on the wall. What do you got on the wall? What do you got on the wall? Skipping 10. Breaker 19 is skipping 10 in the house. Are you headed home yet? She's got like a long trip home. Canada has lost their mind. Yeah, sounds like a lawsuit. I was thinking about bringing up a lawsuit myself. Somebody's got to do it. Y'all, I'm glad to see all of you. We are going to start having a lot of prepping shows. Yep, Blue Butterfly. And he will be arrested. Arrested if they catch him in the state of California again without it being completely covered. He was right here at my house yesterday talking to me about it. And I was like, my gosh, we are living in a, a state of total chaos here in the United States. I think honestly, within the next few months, we're going to see something major, major erupt. I think the Chia Pets, honestly, are just waiting to come in and give us a smackdown, the big old smackdown. I'm sure that'll be happening soon, right? The big smackdown. Uh, Hold on just 1 minute, folks. Oh, she's not answering me. Anyway, I really appreciate everyone being here. Um, I do want to bring up one more of these. That's a big old story, right? A big old story. So don't depend on your GPS. That's where we were before we got into just talking. You love the prepping shows and music. Thank you. Yeah, that's what they were telling him, KY. They were telling him that they could arrest him for the tattoo. But some of these Nazis. Did I just say that? Some of them really got things screwed up. You know, but they're being programmed, and so they're just doing whatever the powers that be tell them to do, according to them, it's the law, right? One last one I want to bring up is a big myth: is eating what animals eat is safe. It's not. Don't believe that myth. You know, animals can withstand different berries and things like that we can't. So don't let the characteristics fool you into thinking that whatever animals consume can also be consumed by humans. Because berries or plants, some birds, squirrels, rodents, whatever, can consume those. But honestly, we have to realize that we can't. And that's why it's so important to learn foraging for your area. I am going to be doing a live stream. I think I might do it tomorrow if I get done with my project early enough. And I want to talk. I want to give you a resource to get some wonder. Who likes free? Hit a one if you like free shit. Hit a one, right? If you like free stuff, I got to see some ones or I won't share this info because it's just free is so good. Some people have been saying the ones coming in are untrained. Uh, I don't know. Nobody likes free stuff? Okay. All right. Then I won't do that live stream. I won't give you the resource for free stuff. And it really is free. Um, y'all crack me up. Y'all do. Police need to understand the Constitution that they have a sword to protect. I think that's shredded. I think that's shredded. I mean, really, Kentucky. Don't you think it's like shredded? I think it is. I think that the Constitution is being shredded right before our eyes, and most people aren't doing shit to do anything about it. Oh, so some of you do like free stuff. Who wants $1,000? Who wants $1,000? Anybody? Say yes if you want $1,000. $1,000. Do you want $1,000? We haven't called. Yeah, for 20 years. Who wants $1,000? $1,000. $1,000. Anybody? You got to say yes on this one. Second question, last question in the night. Who wants $1,000? Okay, how about 10,000? Y'all are like, what the hell is? Because not enough people understand the rights or even know what it is. That's why we all have driver's license. Really, honestly, in the United States, we don't need a driver's license. You can drive from point A to point B without a driver's license. There's a delay. Oh, I fi- I figured somebody'd want 10 grand or 1,000. Nothing is ever free. KY, you know me too well. Harvester, Ron Marino is like, yep. Somebody gave me $10,000 today. Can you believe that shit? Can you all believe it? Hold on, I'm gonna show you. They gave me 10 grand. 10,000. Hold on. I I I was shocked. 10,000. I I haven't held 10,000 in a long time in my hand. But you know, people are something. People are really something. And they handed me 10,000 and I was like, "Holy moly." I mean, what's going on here? And it's pretty awesome for someone to hand 10,000 to you. Make it payable to Ron R. Okay, look. I'm not kidding. Look. Look. Y'all see it? 10,000. 10,000. Y'all see it? Why is my camera all funky? Come back. I'm moving, but I have like a silhouette around me. That's crazy. You see that? 10,000. Who needs some? Why is there a cutout around me? This is crazy. And it's not moving. That's really bizarre. Bizarre, bizarre, bizarre. Hold on. I I have to stay within the frame. If I move, y'all, y'all, my friend really did give me that, but I'm gonna show you. It's Why is this happening? This is bizarre. Okay, let me put that back on. That's why my head's chopped off. What is going on? This is so freaking weird. Okay, it's prop money. It's prop money. Look, he gave me prop money. $10,000. Can you all see it? Prop money. But the sure shit looks real, doesn't it? Look, it looks real. It looks cloudy. No, I'm stuck in like this little box or some bullshit.
Yeah.
What? Why is it doing that? I've never had it do this. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. It's crazy. Hold on. I'm going to remove it and add it back in because something's wrong. Okay. Well, at least I'm there. I'll remove the background. I don't know. Screw it. I'll just leave the background on. That doesn't matter to me. I'm sitting right here in my living room. Y'all are in the Matrix. So, yeah, it's fake. It's fake money. Does that look real? It does. It does look real. It's from a movie set. I was like, why do you have 10 grand just laying on a table? He goes, you want it? And I'm like, well, sure. I don't know what I'll do with it, but it's pretty cool. It looks real as crap. Look at it. But then over here by my finger, it says copy. It says copy money, and then it says motion picture. This is for motion picture purposes. But look at that. Doesn't That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I mean, it's cool that they have movie props like this that look so realistic. It's neat. He has a bunch of movie props. Pretty cool guy. Pretty cool guy. I thought it looked. It's my new fan. I'm gonna put a string in it and use it for a fan. Y'all, I'm gonna take it on out. Thanks for being here. We're gonna have some more of these just chill live streams and talk about what's on our mind. Good thing the prop money has more value than real money. Hey, at least you could roll this up. You could smoke pine needles out of it. I could act like I was big time, right? I could be like, I. You could use it as toilet paper. Hey, um, what else could we do with it? Toilet paper, pine needle rolling. I don't know. Oh, start a fire the easy way. Use one of those. Y'all, I love you. I care about you. And I'm glad to see the OTWP coming back together in a positive way. And let's take it on out with a song. And I'll see y'all soon. Plan on probably for the next few weeks, it'll be night live streams. I'd like to bring back some morning because I like having coffee with y'all, but I'm having coffee now. Um, Thanks for being here. Thanks for being members. I love you all. Big, huge prepper hugs and a smack upside your head. Did I say that? Yeah, I did.
Yeah, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, growing like a breeze, country roads, take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia, proud mama, take me home. Country road, all my memories gather round her.
Well, that wasn't much music. Hold on. Let's see if we can find another one.
Still on down the line by the half a mile or so. Don't really wanna know about where you're going. Maybe he wants to try, she say. Time after time I try to hold on to what we got. Now you're going. I don't mind about the things you're gonna say, Lord. Give all my money and my time. I know it's a shame, but I'm giving you back your name. Yes, I'll be on my way. I won't be back. I guess I'll move along. I'm looking for a good time. That long down the line, ain't it? Funny how the time can go. My friends said it told me so, but it doesn't matter. It was plain to see that a small town boy like me just wasn't your cup of tea. I was wishful thinking. I give you my heart, and I tried to make you happy. Then you gave me nothing in return. It ain't hard to say, would you please just go away? I don't away the blues. I'm tired of being you. I'm looking for a good time, a good time. Whoa, stand on, hey. Good times, they never felt so good. Stand on.
Guess we're back. Everyone was stuck in the Matrix. What do y'all think of the new OTWP? The new channel banner art, the new avatar? I'm stepping into 2024 with lightning. Lightning. I don't know what music we're listening to, but we're listening. Copycat, Caitlin, Lurkers. There's someone down the list. Why do we got a chicken? We got a chicken. left and the right of me, on both sides, I did reverse maze. So that's her in the picture. So I thought it was really cool. I like it. I like it a lot. Copycat. Do you see her? So that's a picture she just recently took and sent to me when she was in the ocean. And I was like, whoa. And then I started messing around because I wanted to make new improved OTWP. So that's what I did then. And behind her, you can see her hand stretched out and you see the water. But that's the bamboo. So when I started messing with it, the bamboo came across my face, and I was like, oh, wow. So now I'm working on one for her. And then my forehead is the ocean water. Well, this is probably one of my best that I've done. I really, really like it. I really like it. I love making them. I do. And then the lightning is the new chapter. There's a lot of significance in the new channel art. So if you go and just click view channel, you can see it without the lightning bolts. But if you really look, there's a lot of significance in everything I put into it. I really freaking like it. Let's see what else we got here. Looks like we got a couple more songs that I have uploaded. Sometimes, you know, it really can. But then you take those lightning bolts and they wake up all your senses, and you're like, okay, all right, let's go, let's do it. Right? That's how I feel about it. I don't let things weigh up on me for a long time. I used to do that, and it sucks. It sucks royally. Thank you, Copy. I'm rather handsome. I'm getting it. The new due is coming Tuesday. I've lost 22 pounds. I have about 14 more. I'd like to get down to 155. 10 says no. But I think I'm doing it for me, you know? Oh, Roger. Well, you're back, Roger. Nice to see you. realized the music was playing. See, sometimes y'all hear it, but I don't. So sorry about that. Can you hear me now? Huh? What? Can you hear me? No? Huh? Somebody, somewhere. Can you hear me now? Oh, oh. I had like. Can you hear me now? Oh, hold on. Oh, okay. Groovy, baby, groovy. Oh, I'm a little goofy. Oh my god, oh my gosh, excuse me. I have like too many songs open. No wonder y'all were confused. Sorry. I thought it was funny. You didn't think it was funny. Copycat's complaining that she can't hear me, and then Caitlin's backing it up. Ah, gosh, y'all. Okay, let me see if I can find another song. I love the new dancers too. The new dancers are pretty cool. Y'all like the yeah, y'all like the new dancers? I love them. I've been having a lot of fun doing new video animations and stuff like that. Um, let's see if I can get the other one. I just freaking love them. The OTWP dancers. I need to put them on this because I'm gonna pretty much quit using StreamYard. I just like OBS. I like it a lot. Let's see. Let's see if we can get this one to loop in. Now I'm gonna have to move y'all up and move me up, and there we go. Now let me see if we can find some cool music. Look at them. Boom. It's a chugga-lucka. Boom, boom. I just don't know how to share music from my playlist. That's the problem. I haven't figured it out. OBS is quite different, but like the more you do it, it's a lot of fun. Songs. We're gonna put 202. I'm gonna add some new music. Let me see if I can do it. I don't know if I can. Crash and burn, baby. It's just a crash and burn. OBS is so different. Like, it, it, sometimes it's frustrating because it's like, oh my god, I don't know what I'm doing. And just one of those things. Let's see. Come on, give me a song. I know I know I have music downloaded. Music? Video projects, let's see. Yeah, I don't want to hear that. Oh, oh, here we go. I just found music. I don't know what kind of music. Bring the funk back. What? Christmas. Oh, no. Uh, no, 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 we don't want that. No, 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 no. Oh, here we go. Girls Gone Wild. They're naked. Who's naked? Oh, come on, copycat. Okay, last call, last song. One of the OTWP favorites. You want some of that cash? Caitlin, you want some? How many you want? Just tell me. How many do you want? Tell me how many you want. How many? One, two, three, four, five. I'm giving out free, free, free money. Who wants it? Who wants some? Copycat? You need some? You need a stack? Copycat. Copycat. Do you, copycat. Do you want some? Do you want some? Who wants it? Who wants it? Just saying. Anybody? Nobody in the chat wants free money. Okay. Free bucks. Oh, lordy. Woo, doggy. Well, we're having fun now. I'm going to keep working on the channel. So if y'all want to keep listening to music, I'll just keep playing music. Does that sound good? Who does anybody want some Free bucks? Free buck alert. Free buck alert. Just let me know if you want some free bucks. They're naked. Who's naked? Oh my goodness gracious sakes. Ooh, they're naked. Naked as a jaybird. Okay, let's find another song. Ooh, lordy, I'm burping. Excuse me. Music 556. Put her in there. Let's do it. Breaker Breaker 19. Is there any preppers out here? Is there any preppers in the community? Anybody here? Okay. Please talk to me. Talk to me, baby. Talk to me. Oh, hold on. I gotta figure out how to play my playlist. I can play thousands of songs now, but I can't play them if I can't download them. I don't know. Oh, hee haw, hee haw. Uh, Another somebody done somebody wrong song. Hmm. Well, hold on. I'm working. I'm working. Calm. Calm down. Hey. Yeah. Oh. What? Oh. Thank you. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh my God. It's one of those days. What day is it? 16th. 6 more days, copycat, and I can go back to work. My gosh. Ugh. I guess it was a good thing. Everything happens for a reason. A reason. Riding into the sun. Better days. Good day. Wake up. Keep on moving. We'll play that. Okay, here we go. Not the song that I wanted. Hold on. Gosh, dang it. Somebody somewhere. Somewhere over the rainbow. Have you ever felt like a nut? Did you know Almond Joys has nuts and Mounds don't? I'm just saying. Almond Joy's got nuts and Mounds don't. Uh, am I strange? How many people? Okay, there's just a few of you, so I can be strange if I want to. Good. Okay. Hold on. I'm trying to find another song. What day did you go on? What day do you go on my trip? I haven't told no one. I'm not gonna. It's top secret. It's top secret. I c somebody might come to my house and do bad things. Don't tell those things. Right? I'll tell you, copycat. Behind the scenes. Some things we have to keep. Shh. Don't tell. Don't tell. Right? Very soon. Very soon. But see, because what happened at work, I can't do nothing. I can't do nothing until they release me. I really hurt my back, lower left, pretty good, pretty good. I'll say that, or pretty bad, however you want to look at it. It's just one of those things. So, um, I'm looking for a song right now. I have a lot of music on here and stuff. I was trying to find some old music because I think I have to pay for it again now. That's the bad thing. They have me on medicine, so I got to be very careful. Like I can't even drive, right? Copycat. I can't drive until after 12 noon because I have to take my medicine at night. And as soon as I take it, I'm I'm done. 3 sheets to the wind, like literally. And it is what it is, though. It's making me feel better, but I don't like medicine. Yeah, yeah. Well, I'm gonna be at the cabin. I'm gonna be at the cabin. Not well. I'll be gone for like 3 weeks, and then I'll be back, and then I have a bunch of things going on, as y'all know, and then it's wherever the road takes me. Um, I also am going to Colorado to see my mom as well. So, and see some old friends, right? I'm not going to put the date out, but my goal is it does, from everything that I'm doing right now, it looks like I'll be in Seoul, Korea for like 3.5 hours. So, what I'm going to attempt to do, I need to go to the phone company and make sure that I have international Wi Fi on my phone. And if I do, when I land feet in Seoul, Korea, then I'm going live. I'm going to go live, right? Which will be really cool. What's up, Devil Dog? Let me make you a mod. Um, the show's over, and the funny thing is my OBS crashed while I was having the show about prepping, and so everybody was stuck in the matrix, and I finally got to come back in here. So then once I got in here, I tur- I turned it back on, and I'm adding stuff to OBS. That's the first time well, second time it's ever really crashed like that. But I could not get people out of it. So now that everybody's just hanging out, I'm putting new backgrounds and stuff on OBS. But go ahead and drop your link. Just saw a series on TV in the Philippines called Almost Paradise. It's pretty good. Um, I just watched a special about the Philippines. What most people don't realize is there's over 7,000 islands. Only about 2,400 of them have people on them. And there's some bad parts of the Philippines. But see, I think people get stuck on stupid. They don't educate themselves. And I'm just ready to go on my trip. I'm not going to be in Manila or anywhere like that. I'm going to an outer island in the Leyte. So um, I'm really excited about it. I was trying to figure out who you are, Roger. Um, you sure are interested in the Philippines. Do you have a girlfriend over there? Just asking. And you said you've been on the channel, but I've never seen you in a chat. Then I looked at your channel, and your channel's brand new. That's interesting. But you said you know me very well, so that's even more interesting. Do you want to say who you really are? Just calling you out because, um, well, I might as well call you out. I mean, you're saying you're Roger and you've never been on the channel before. And I'm not being a jerk. I'm just being honest. You told me you knew me very well and you've been here since the beginning. But why do you have a new channel that's like, it looks like it started about the same time that some funny things were going on in my life. Ah, people. So who are you, Roger? Just saying. Are you a watcher or a doer? Here we go. Here's a song. Just have to speak my mind sometimes. Alrighty, folks. No, Roger, I'm just asking. You're gray man. You're not gray man if you're on YouTube. Just saying. I, I crack up when people say that. It's not the truth. Like I used to think that too, but it's not. You know. I was just asking, like, what channel did you used to have? Simple question. That's all. Um. Anyway, copycat. Everybody else that's hanging out, I appreciate you being here. Um. Roger, what was your MOS in the army? Devil Dog Prepper. What year were you in, Devil Dog? Were you in about the same time as me? I think you're close to my age, honestly. I joined in July of '83. July of '83. Actually, I just got my letter, Devil Dog. I just got my letter. Copycat, whoever else is here, I just got my letter. I'm freaking thrilled. Thrilled, thrilled, thrilled. Thrilled beyond belief. MOS. What was your MOS? Devil Dog? ABF. Oh, that's an easy one. Yeah. What year were you in, Roger? You set up a new channel. I didn't say I knew you really well. Said I had watched your channel over the years. Oh, okay, I gotcha. I was just asking what your old channel was, but now you're saying you're going gray, man, but you're on YouTube. Like, truly, I'll tell you some people uh, that are gray, man, are no longer on YouTube. They're gone. They geoed. 91B. I'm just asking so I can make you a mod because I don't have no info on you, like what channel you used to have, and then I'd make you a mod. I just want to know who you're in. I was in 99. Heavy equipment operator. Do you still do that, Devil Dog, or what? I've been catching some of your shows and stuff. I think your videos are really good. I think you're putting out good stuff. 99. You know what I miss honestly about the military is the camaraderie. The camaraderie. People like I don't know. I guess you go in and you have no idea what you're doing, and then 8 weeks or 12 weeks, depending on when you went in, you become like this moving unit, and the camaraderie. There's nothing, no job, no place on earth like the military brothers and sisters. There's just not. I can meet any veteran and just felt like this connection with them. I've always been like that. You're happy? I'm happy, copycat. I'm thrilled. Oh, you, as you Seabees. Okay, yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, where I was stationed at on San Clemente Island, there was a lot of Seabees. They would go down to the far end of the island. When you flew into San Clemente, one end of the island was the airfield, the other end was the barracks, and then the far end was sand dunes. And Nosk was down there, and I sat in 1984. I sat road guard for like 10 hours when they did the Tomahawk cruise missiles, and they were testing them, and it was so badass. I'm digging through a bunch of military pictures right now, right? Oh, no, no problem, Roger. I mean, I try to make everybody mods so they can just because it's like one big happy shingding here now. But the thing is I'm going through a bunch of my military pictures. So what I want to do is try to find that picture and Devil Dog. It was badass. So they actually had cameras set up and they were taking pictures as the Tomahawk was coming through the air and hitting that building. So I actually have a picture like when the Tomahawk just barely touched the building, when it goes into the building, when it keeps going in. They were taking pictures like, and so they gave me a badass picture of the Tomahawk missile going into that building. And Nosk gave me a medal, like a accommodation, and then they gave me the picture and something else. I don't know. I can't remember. I think they gave me a coffee mug or something that had Nosk on it. But it was badass. It was really badass. Um, Also on San Clemente Island, when I was stationed there, if you go to a zoo, like San Diego Zoo has them, New York, I believe Chicago, there was goats out there, and this was 1985, 86. So these goats were like little small pygmy goats or some shit. I don't know. They brought out helicopters with nets, and they picked up a bunch of the goats off the far end of the island, and they transported them to zoos all over the country. So my mom, she's like, "Your island was in the newspaper," and so she sent me the news article of them doing it. I knew they were doing it, but it was cool to have that. My mom put together a really neat book for me. Um, Anything that was happening when I was stationed in San Diego, Coronado, and out on the island. I was also in San Diego during the San Ysidro massacre at McDonald's, and so I have actual pictures from that McDonald's mass shooting. They confiscated a bunch of them, but I do have. They let me have 4 pictures because it was after the fact. There was one roll of film. Some of it was like the day of. I lived in Chula Vista, Chulawana, which was about, I don't know, maybe 10 minutes from San Ysidro. And so me and my friend went down there because we were like in shock. It was really one of the first mass shootings in the United States. And that was crazy. That guy's wife said he was like off his rocker and loaded, locked and loaded, um, and walked down the hill and just walked into McDonald's and opened up. And I was like, whoa. And they did a big interview with her. But I enjoyed my service because being on St. Clemente Island, it's also the last phase of Navy SEALs. And it's the very last phase. If they make it through San Clemente Island, the Rock, right? Not Diego Garcia, the Rock, but San Clemente, the Rock, then they are officially a SEAL. And they did some pretty horrific shit to those guys burying. They buried them up to their neck in their skivvies at low tide. They had to dig themselves out with their hands from low tide to high tide, and or they could tap out. And it was interesting being stationed out there because there was limited military. So we didn't. I didn't just. I wasn't just an ABF. I was a signalman. I was a firefighter. I was a rodent killer. We had to kill the rats. um, but we got a lot of training. I got put in a JP5 fuel pit that was burning with a silver suit. And at that time, I weighed like maybe, I was shit, I was 18, 19 years old. I think I probably weighed like 115, 120 pounds, right? So I fall down in the pit. And I'll tell you what, they weren't coming in to lift me up. I fell down and I seen those freaking JP5 gas, airplane gas, for you that don't know, that freaking flame was shooting up above my head, and my ass got up really quick. And that fire pit taught me a lot. It taught me a lot. I mean, I've always been scared to death of fire, and that was just freaking crazy. It was crazy. That suit was heavy, right? The suit was definitely heavy. You were at 29 Palms. Oh, okay. Very cool. Very cool. Oh, hold on. My girl is on the road, and I want to make sure she's okay. Um, oh, they're traveling. She's she's got like a 5 hour trip to get home. So at least and she's in the mountains, so she has really crappy internet right now. So at least she checked in and told me she's all right. Um, so no, I really enjoyed the military life. I think it was a good experience. I think that honestly, kids, right, should have to go into the military. Even with everything that's going on, I think that it's an eye opener and it teaches people a lot of stuff, right? It does. It teaches you that we are survivalist when it really boils down to it, men or women, that we really are survivalist. And I think it's good for people to get to know people from different countries, different places in the country, and I think it's a good experience. I took good from it, even though it gave me some bad shit, right? It did give me some bad shit, like PTSD, anxiety, stress that gets triggered very easy from the terrible car wreck I was in. But you can't dwell on it. You gotta like learn how to overcome it and just keep on going. That's my main thing. The veteran. Oh, he was on the Enterprise. Wow, I salute him, man. Yeah, yeah. Actually, Devil Dog. About a year ago, I met this lady, and it's a long story that really doesn't need to be discussed on YouTube. But the thing is I'm very thankful that she's given me another opportunity. Um, so I'm going to be traveling to Leyte and going to meet her. It's been almost a year, and so I'm really excited. Yeah, P, what is this? Well, we were having a prepping live, then OBS crashed, and so I finally got back into OBS. People were still in here, so I started talking and we started playing music. Yeah, so it is live. It is live. I'm here. Hi, P. James. Nice to see you. Um, it, it's one of those things, Devil Dog, that was a long time coming. I'll put it that way, okay? It was a long time coming. No hard feelings. I have nothing but love for people, even even with the situation that happened, okay? And P. James, you are a mod now because we know you, right? And it just anybody that we really know on the channel, you become a mod. And it's just if you want to drop your link, you sure can. Yeah, you like my new dancers? You like them? The OTWP is getting kind of a makeover, right? At night, usually about this time, I come on, do about an hour of music, and it's nothing but music, different types of music and stuff. And then, um, because of what's going on with me right now, I bit like tonight I wanted to do a prepping live, so we did that, and now we're going on 2 hours because no one could get out of the matrix. People were in here talking like, "Is what's going on?" you know, and so I figured I'd just come back on. Everyone deserves, yeah, 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 exactly, Devil Dog. Oh, you worked as a land firefighter. Wow, yeah. Everyone deserves love. Enough of this muchy bullshit. Yeah, yeah. Okay, I agree. I agree. I definitely agree. I'm gonna play another song and then I gotta get out of here. But I'm gonna answer. I'm gonna add another song. Um, I'm gonna add another song because I'm trying to get some music on OBS, and it's here. I just gotta keep adding it. I really would love to figure out how to put my playlist in here because man, I got like 250 songs now, and I would like to just have them all on here. And that's a share screen thing, but I can't figure out how to do it. I'm sure I will. I'm sure I will. Let's see. I'm gonna go way back and see if I can find some of the old stuff from off the wall original. You know, the troublemaker that got kicked off YouTube. Uh, my thing came up the other day, y'all, and it said 1 million views. Congratulations. And I was like, you assholes, YouTube. Took away 1 million views and 13,000 subs from me. It still pisses me off. I mean, I honestly, personally don't feel that I did anything that was horrific. Um, the shit I think they should have took me down for, they never did. And the shit got me in trouble was bullshit. It was like the most ridiculous thing ever. But it is what it is. Just keep on going. But I've gained like 200 subs this last month, and well, in like 60 days, which is pretty freaking awesome. I think the shorts are bringing in a lot of new people, which is cool. Which is definitely cool. I'm looking for a song, y'all. I wanted to get some of these old songs into the maze now. Copycat, are you still here? T Long. How dare they? A-holes. They're A-holes. Why did they do that, T Long? I mean, like, really? Jerks. I'm trying to. She rides wild horses. That would probably get me in trouble. That would probably get me in trouble. Let me see. I'm still looking here. And I can play such good music, but I can't figure out how to share it on here so that I can just go through and click it. Oh, you know what song we haven't heard in a long time? Is Light It Up. Let's light it up. Ooh, I found that one. Let's light it up. I like that song. I still like that song. Let's light it up. Light it up, people. I'll see you all soon tomorrow night. Probably about 8:30, 9 o'clock. Music night. T Long, we're going to the islands tomorrow night. I'm going to post um, for the next, up until Wednesday, like so that y'all know what time I'm coming on. God bless you. Peace in the USA. That's a little too rowdy for me. Hold on. I'm going to see if I can find understanding. Oh, maybe that's it. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe. What? Is that it? That ain't it. That is not it. Okay, that is the background. Oh, I'm so confused. Hold on. Oh, it. Oh, there's my.
Yeah, older than the trees.
Okay, take it on
younger
out.
than the mountains, growing like a breeze. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, proud mama. Yeah.